Welcome back to yet another 1-2 TV video with the regular culprits. The man, the myth, the biggest jinx, Saddam, is with us again today.
My goodness.
And as you can see, Naeem is here as well. Man moving like a Manchester United official model, representing
Jesus.
some retro kits.
You can call me Sir Ruckus Mashford.
Ruckus Mashford.
Yeah, Ruckus Mashford.
We've done this before.
Yeah, we've done this before. But that's my Twitter handle.
Recycled.
Make sure you follow.
Well, you've changed it. You've changed
Yeah, change it.
to Rakash Mashford.
Ruckus Mashford.
Ruckus.
It's a play on words, man. It's a play on words.
Fair enough. You don't want to play on Sir, though.
No.
Meaning us.
Huh?
As in, so you're changing everything, meaning side or us.
As Ruckus Mashford.
That's actually decent.
No. I'm floating. I don't even know what's going on. Ask
All I know
Marcus
is-
Fracture.
Apparently there's ass involved.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If you're being weird, let's go all the
We
way.
are being weird right now.
Let's go all the way in.
Yeah, it is a bit weird. And none other than myself, of course. We are back to review the Premier League games this weekend, and special mention to fanbase.co.ke, Kenya's biggest kitouts. What do they call kitters?
Yeah, you guys
Jersey
are looking
kitters.
sharp.
We are, aren't
You
we?
guys are looking
Bro,
spicy.
I'm loving this banana skin. This is 1997, bro.
Banana skin. It's called banana skin.
Yeah, banana colored, whatever.
Is there any history behind this this jersey?
Yeah, this is the first season Arsene Wenger came by.
Ah, okay.
They had man like Ian Wright in the building and those legends, you know what I mean?
It looks a bit like it could be Jamaica national team jersey.
Yes, literally, that's exactly
That's literally what we were.
what they were trying to recruit. Recruit more black people to Arsenal.
Okay.
And then they
It was,
helped
it was
Make
part
it
of
more
the
relatable.
part of the marketing.
Patrick Vieira, Ian
It
Wright,
worked
they all
well.
came.
Yeah.
They all went to Nottingham Carnival, all
Mm.
that shit, so it was lit. Anyway, check out Fanbase. We'll put a link in the description below and at some point in the video. Use that link and you can get an offer based on our own YouTube link right there. So yeah, listen, it's like a very special one. Saddam doesn't have one yet.
Mine is coming. Mine is going to be fire.
What's yours gonna be?
What do you mean?
It's gonna be a surprise.
It's going to be, I think, 2009 United away.
That's not really retro though.
2009 is not old enough.
I mean, you can get it, and I'm pretty sure you can get it at Fanbase, but
Yeah.
is that
I
really
don't know. I
retro?
think
It's not
something-
retro.
something
I've
about-
gone all the way back to the 90s. I was 5 years old when
It
this
doesn't
thing
matter
came
how
out.
long. Retro is a retro. If it's at least 5 years old, it's retro.
I don't
But
think
that's
that
like
counts.
that's like the worst one. It's the black one with the AIG.
No,
with
the white
AIG.
one. I like the white one with the blue AIG.
You know, I used to have that kit.
Ah, okay, yeah. I know.
I used to have that
know.
kit.
That reminds me of Rooney's.
But I thought
prime.
it was
Rooney's
fake.
heyday.
Aye.
Yeah.
White was
Yeah.
original. That was an original third
It
kit.
was the alternate kit, I think, and then
No,
the
no,
black one was the away kit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so check it out. Check out the amazing fits those guys have at fanbase.co.ke. A number of other jerseys as well. Bro, I saw the next one I'm going to get. You saw the training jersey, the Arsenal
Training
one.
kids.
The yellow and green
Yeah.
one. They have that. I was like,
Yeah.
holy crap, I'm
Yeah.
definitely getting that next.
It's crazy how commercialized football is. Zamani, there was no clubs were not selling
Nothing,
training
bro.
kits.
Nothing.
Now you don't just have one. You have multiple. You have warm-up kits.
Yeah.
You have jackets. You have
Training jackets, yeah.
Training jackets
The
and
jackets that the players come out with.
and then Milan have also gone to the extra level of partnering with Off-White. So they even have
Oh shit.
like a line of cool
It's actually just lines of fashion
money.
now at this point. It's brilliant. But
Football,
you know, at the
football
end of the
meets
day-
fashion, man. Football
Yeah,
meets
but-
fashion.
But we're benefiting, right? I mean, the kits right now, unatoka nayo unachapaluku. Like you are sawa.
Consider that Milan collaboration, man. I think Milan right now is one of the sauciest teams out there.
Yeah.
They even have these.
looks
They have
wise.
these team suits.
Looks-wise.
Not even results-wise, not too bad. So they even have these. They have these suits that they use like when they're going for matches and stuff.
Yeah.
but the suit has stripes and the player's numbers
yes,
on the back of the
yes.
blazer.
Oh snap, that's dope. That's
But then
dope.
again,
That's
the-
my next purchase.
those
Inshallah.
it is fucking
It's
expensive.
crazy fire though.
It's expensive.
It is
How
hundreds
much?
of pounds.
That suit.
Hundreds and hundreds, like
Are
maybe
you
500-600. Yeah. So I
But,
saw.
but it's probably stitched by Armani or some shit like that. So,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
it makes sense. Like the quality is gonna be top.
Pretty much, I think it's like a 11-year-old in Indonesia.
Mi nitapelekea
yeah.
fundi mapicha tu.
Yeah, that's another idea.
Yeah.
So there's this
To the
argument.
fundi, bro.
This argument, I've seen Barcelona doing it, where their football players are just dressed however you want, and then they film them coming into the stadium, just like NBA does it.
Yeah.
I thought that was kinda
NBA,
cool.
Like NBA.
And my goodness, Jules
What's the
Kounde
point?
fucking dresses.
It's
He's
too
saucy,
saucy, bro.
he's the best.
And I wish.
I saw his fit when he went for Le Fontaine or whatever.
Yeah,
when
yeah,
they go
yeah.
to
Yeah.
France.
Yeah.
His fit is pretty sick.
But the only, for me personally, the only issue I have with that kind of stuff is, for example, you have those videos of players walking in their fresh fits, but then the guy goes and has like it drops a 5 out of 10, on the pitch. I would not, if I was Barcelona, I would not publish his video that weekend because I mean, like,
Your performance ratings dictates your social media.
it kind of detracts from the main
Not
point.
really.
Of
I don't think anyone's
the
kinda
day.
cares.
But why are you linking the two?
Yeah.
They're so unlinkable. Such unlinkable things.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now if you see a guy is dressed, okay, like for example, Memphis Depay, when he arrived at United and he was using his money, spending it on like fast cars, and Kina Rooney even told him, "You bro, just chill and focus on the football." That's what I mean.
But I feel
It
like
detracts. Like
you
people will
need
now
to-
end up, especially the players, focusing more on their entrance as opposed to their performance on the pitch.
I don't think
And that's the
I
issue
don't think they
now.
would focus
Especially with
more
the young
on that.
players, bro.
Especially someone like, for example, Saddam. Think about it. Right now, we have a modern day example of Memphis Depay. It's just that we don't have someone like Rooney to tell him. Jadon Sancho. I'm kidding. But right now, what Name's doing? He's doing that thing of focus on your football. You're getting paid a lot of money to do it.
Yeah.
Don't spend your money. Shut up, man.
I mean, like,
You're being hella
These
white,
people,
borderline
these people
racist.
make too much money. Like, let them just spend it, because there's no other way of doing it. Like, the amount of money fucking Messi makes.
Yeah, bro.
yeah, but
Also,
okay,
like the
as a-
perks of being a footballer isn't
Yeah.
just that you make a lot of money and get paid to play football because
And just
of
be
it.
humble and just drive
Yeah,
around
yeah,
a car.
enjoy
No,
your
yeah,
money,
but-
man, and
no,
then
but-
waste your price tag as a proper signing that could move United forward and hold them back a couple of years.
Take
Now,
it, this
they're-
guy. Stop
bad.
focusing. Stop focusing on Sancho, man.
Speaking of Sancho, he started again.
Yeah, man, look at him. He's getting minutes.
He was decent, although I still feel like he was a bit indecisive.
Okay,
still.
wait. I have a question for you because I discussed this with Naeem when we were watching the game. Was he was rated 8.7? Now I'm asking you. Yeah, that's the reaction. Was
it
that
was.
an 8.7 rating performance?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not, bro. That was
No, but that's
generous.
That's just you guys
Who
looking at
gave him 8.7?
you guys looking at
Nameem's,
the.
sofa scores. I don't know.
Wait, he got an 8.7 or
Oh, by the way, SofaScore, if you're watching, we'd like a partnership. Anyway,
Wait, did he get an 8.7?
he got an 8.7.
I don't know how
No,
he saw
Naeem,
8.7.
Wallahi, he got
For what,
8.7.
man? I told him. He told me.
He got.
yeah,
Do you know
but-
why he got 8.7?
Hmm.
I have even the perfect answer for his own.
He
okay.
Because of underlying stats. That's why he got 8.7. He
What
got
were
a,
the
he got a,
underlying
he got an
stats?
assist. He had so many take-ons and created big chances.
Take-ons?
Yeah, he did.
I don't remember
that match. He
take-on.
did. That match.
Those-
I was
those-
actually.
Those were half the quality of Jack Grealish's take-ons. Jack Grealish has high take-ons as well, but when you look at what he does with it,
It's
he
true.
cuts inside and passes.
That's
Like
true.
that's not really a take-on. I don't know, man. I feel like the terms are too loose.
No,
right
honestly,
now.
there's a slight improvement. Not
I thought
that
he
well.
played- I thought he played.
I think
well
we played
to
we
be
played well.
starting, yeah.
We played. I don't understand why they were playing Highline Everton, to be honest,
Yeah.
because we could have scored
Bruno
like
had
20 goals.
fun.
He
Even Harry Maguire had a nice pass
had a
to
decent game.
Asraka's smash.
Not once.
yeah, bro.
He had
Right.
multiple switches.
So this is Jadon Sancho.
Yeah, 7.1, man. Even that, I
That
feel
is.
like
I was gonna say 7. Well, I was
Yeah.
gonna say he had like a 7
Seven is
performance.
solid.
Yeah, 95% passes completed. Key passes, 5 of them.
Five key passes.
Yeah.
It's really.
Dribble attempts
It's not an
successful.
8.7 kind of performance.
He tried to dribble twice and one was successful.
He had an assist. That was a good assist.
He tried to dribble twice and one was successful.
Ground duels won. He finally won a ground duel, bro. He won 9 of that.
9?
Yeah,
So that's Yondo beef.
Okay,
Sasa,
okay.
Amekula, and Netherlands, and then he came back. He can now win a 50-50. Fuck.
Plus an assist, yeah.
No, it's an
Move.
improvement in an overall kind of scheme. We want him to be better. Obviously, we know he has talent, right? It's the indecisiveness we were thinking about.
Yeah, I get that. The thing is with Sancho, and I keep linking it to the Pepe thing, right? The similarities are that you know he can produce, and you've seen him do it in other leagues, right? You've seen him do it at international level. The price tag
And
always
Champions
lingers.
League. And
Champions League
as well.
for his former teams, right? But the difference between Pepe and Sancho is Pepe, when he joined us, was 24, right? Now he's 27, so you couldn't really see too much of room for improvement. With Sancho, he's 22, 23 now.
21.
Nah, he's not Saka's age.
He's
21
21,
forever?
bro.
These are those guys who still think.
These are those
Thiago Silva is
guys.
He's 23, I think,
Shut
or
the
22.
fuck up, bro.
He's 23, yeah.
He's 21.
He's not 21.
I'm
bro.
telling
He's
you.
1 year older than Saka.
Sancho is 21.
You know, I hate these things when guys have to Google things they don't know, and then they hold the thing back,
Mo-
and then
Mona.
they check, and then
23,
khalas,
right?
now you just wasted everybody's time.
22 and a half. 22 and a half.
So, like, there's still 3-4 years where he could improve, and the improvements can be something like rapid. Look at Saka, for example. From what he went last year, he was decent. He was very good.
I'm sorry, but
But
Saka
now-
has
now
not been
Saka's-
shit.
No, Saka was never shit. We're not saying Saka was shit. I'm talking about the level of, okay, he's good. If Sancho can improve on this, 7.1s drop in 7.5s up on Apale, 8.9, you know, somewhere. He has then a good foundation to improve to at least putting up numbers that Saka does.
Yeah,
Saka numbers, Vinicius Junior numbers, Gabriel Martinelli numbers in terms of goals.
Oh,
and
for sure,
assists.
for sure.
So like, there's hope. That all I'm saying is right now, in as much as I was enjoying the Sancho hate, and I love that thing I saw was some. Oh, that was
I
messed
saw
up.
that video.
It's
I saw that
one of
video
those
as
ones
well.
where you can't
I
really
saw.
mention it on YouTube, but it's better just kept it
That's a
on
Twitter
Twitter.
thing.
That's a Twitter thing. If you want to see it, just go check Saddam's tweets, Naeem's likes.
Warning.
Yeah.
You can. It's hard to unsee. Once
Yeah.
you've seen it,
Yeah.
it's hard to unsee.
And it's also not for the light. Not for what's the word? Lighthearted is exactly who it's for. The opposite of lighthearted people. Anyway, I thought that game, the United Everton game, I was hopeful. Early kickoff, but
Sean
God.
Dyche.
Yeah, Sean Dyche. Obviously, all that stuff. Demarai Gray was decent. Iwobi had some nice touches, but you guys honestly just held them at arm's length. That Sims guy had one good chance.
Yeah, and he scuffed it.
God, he was so shit, man. Because he did a madness against Chelsea with that
Yeah.
equalizer, right?
Yeah.
2-2 at Stamford Bridge.
Tell them what you said about Manchester United's build-up. You're starting to see? What are you starting to see?
I said that I saw this.
Then I'll just give
I
us.
don't know why that's like a thing.
give us
for
the
you.
props.
I saw patterns of play, with Unai Emery. I saw patterns of play with Eric Ten Hag at the beginning of
you
the
don't
trying,
have to force-
stop
you don't-
trying
you don't have to force
to
him.
water it down, bro. Just tell
No,
us.
like I'm not
Tell
even
us what you
hating.
saw, man.
I saw patterns of play building up with Eric Ten Hag. I think maybe right after the 2 losses with Brighton and them and Brentford.
But yeah, we completely changed from those two after those.
Yeah,
two.
there were patterns of play where you could see how this guy's trying to implement positional play. You know, look how the players maneuver with one another. I get that, and now he has better players around him to do it. But still, there's like a level of control that you guys don't have over games,
Oh, for sure.
over teams that you should be having control over.
100%.
And I'm not saying you should have it now. I'm just saying we'll see and we'll wait and see if you can develop it. Because I've seen it before where I felt like Unai Emery could do it, right? Yeah, there were games where we just patterns of play, tunafunga mabao. Like, remember that Fulham game? 5-1, we won on the first day of the season, Craven Cottage. The sick passes and then Ramsey back flick, right? That was a pattern of play. And we saw a lot of that in his first year and maybe even in his last part of his career at Arsenal, right? But it's a matter of whether they can maintain it. And to maintain it, it just goes back to what Arteta keeps saying. You have to keep working hard every single day in the training ground. You know, like Like it's the same thing as muscle memory and gym stuff. Like Saddam, you work out a whole year, you make hella gains, right? But then you slip off 2 months. You undo a lot of what you just did. Right?
Yeah.
And it's a matter of when Eric Ten Hag, or rather if he can sustain that, every day in, day out working hard and shit. So
I think us winning a trophy puts a lot of faith in whatever he believes in. I think it's easy to convince players once you've won something with them.
It's easier.
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
The moment we've won something with his way of playing, we are in a quarter-final, we're in a semi-final somewhere else. Like, there is that belief. That is very important for the players to have in the back of their mind, that this is what we need to follow, this is what we need to do regardless. We don't have to agree, we don't have to, like, him having control of the dressing room. And also, him being backed in terms of, okay, now we've done this season. I think us finishing top 4 and just having Carabao, I think that's a success.
We have a trophy and you make it back to the Champions League.
Yeah, it's something that we can build on and make proper gains in the next couple of years. So,
I'm just curious because that aspect of control that we're lacking in games, I also think it comes down to the personnel a bit, because in the games where Eriksen played and Casemiro and Bruno, there was more control than when we have Fred and Sabitzer, or Sabitzer and McTominay. And I feel like in the transfer window, a huge part of the team that needs to be invested in is the midfield. We need a midfield player who can progress the play, receive the ball from deep, whether that's by carrying the ball through the midfield or with progressive passes. And I think once he has more pieces to this puzzle that are more of his style, we'll definitely see that control.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm. So I was saying, that is true, and even without us buying anyone, I think we have made so many players have improved. I think McTominay has improved as much as he doesn't get that many minutes.
No, he has.
As much as he doesn't have that. Yeah, he hasn't played a lot this season, but I think the last 2 games he's been decent.
He's put in
he's
been minimum
decent.
6.
Yeah, and
he's put in a minimum.
usually,
and he scored himself a goal. Like, you can't hate on that. The guy scored a goal. So,
and he had a decent form when he was playing for his national team. So his ability to perform well as a football player is there, and we can see that. And that's just usually the best coaches are the ones who get the most out of okay players. I don't think you have the best team, man for man. I'm sorry. I think
I agree.
I think Arteta has a lot.
You don't think we have the best players, man for man?
Exactly. Yes.
Best team, yes.
Well, yes. That's what I'm saying. I don't think you have the best players. I don't think Ben White is. I think it's Arteta's tactics and way of coaching that has made Ben White a good right back, for example.
I mean, also, if you look at it like empirically, you look at Ben White and Kyle Walker.
What does empirically mean?
Like scientifically.
Man.
Okay.
Scientifically.
Okay.
So, and when you look at Ben White versus probably the best right back in the league, and that's Kyle Walker over the last few seasons, even now, you probably still take Kyle Walker. Right?
Yeah.
For several reasons. You don't want to go into that, but the point about just linking what you guys are saying is that he doesn't have the right, like all the right players in the right positions, right? So that he can make them a better team. Because maintaining control is not just technical quality, it's also positional intelligence. You get like Eriksen would know how to play that 8 role better than a Sabitzer because he's just a much more intelligent footballer, right? I'm not knocking Sabitzer, but it's why Eriksen is more likely to take to a positional play system than Sabitzer and make them. I mean, I was astounded to see that Eriksen, for example, had 7 assists up until this point of the season, and when you compare that to Odegaard, who just got his 7th assist now, Juicy, it's mad, and it just shows you how many assists he racked up in the first half of the season before his injury. And I don't think that's just because of his delivery. I think it's also because of his intelligence.
Yeah.
So Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the thing. So the fact that we have a coach who can improve players, I don't think we need the best man for man. I think we just need a good coach.
You don't.
That's the thing.
Like,
yeah, you don't.
what you're
You just
saying
need a
is-
good coach.
What essentially you're saying by not saying it because you're a hater is you just need to be something like Arsenal, which is you don't need all the best players in the best position. You just need a good coach to make sure these players are maximized in whatever position
For
they're
you to
in.
compete.
Yes, to compete.
For you to win a lot of things, you now need quality. That's when
Yeah,
these
I get
guys of City come in. That's why Liverpool come in. That's why Madrid come in. Because they have really good individual players.
In every
Yeah.
Like
position.
individually.
And then you add on to
And then
the
you
fact
add
that
on to the
they're
fact that they have a good coach.
and a team and they're a
Yes.
proper team.
For
But-
example, I don't think Aaron Wan-Bissaka is going to be sold anymore.
Oh, he's.
I don't think so.
I
If
think
he continues the way he's playing, because even against Everton, he had that one-on-one, the one that he missed.
Yeah.
Bravo
In the
looks
most
stressed.
Aaron Wan-Bissaka way, yani.
Yeah, he reminded us who he is, but we still like him.
But we still like him. And
No,
I-
in
and
a
like-
way,
And like for me personally, sometimes I watch him play and then I see Dalot play and I'm like, I'd rather have
Dalo.
Wan-Bissaka.
Oh,
Because now what Wan-Bissaka is showing us, even going forward and
He can improve.
being press resistant on the ball, is something that he can improve on and something that he's turning out to be.
I like this kind of problems. I want us to have good right backs who are fighting for the position, and that's it.
Yeah.
no, I get that. It's just, you have two right backs with two different profiles. One to allow you to play the way you guys want to play, and the second one to play when to play a certain way when you're not going to be favorites for that game.
Yeah,
When you're playing a City, when you're playing a PSG in the Champions League, if you make it there, which is another point of discussion, when you're playing these big teams, you'd rather Wan-Bissaka defending a 1v1 against Leroy Sané than Dalo.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean? So, fair enough. We'll see if he improves
Although both Dalot has improved defensively and Bissaka has improved offensively so far.
So you think there's a nice balance?
They've improved.
There's a
They're
balance.
Not,
There's
they
a
haven't
good-
gotten. Dalot is not as good as Bissaka defensively, but whatever he was, he's improved.
Yeah.
Same as
fine.
Bissaka.
And I actually
although
say,
Dalot-
I can say thank you to Milan for that.
Oh no, he was shit at Milan. Sorry.
No, but that whole loan period kind of improved him because in Italy, defensively, it's about the system. You have to be defensively sound.
Yeah, like
in
Theo
Italy.
Hernandez is just obviously
He's
a beneficiary of
disgustingly-
that system. That's it.
He's just
Like Ben White.
Like Ben White. Then why couldn't he do it at Real Madrid?
Who? He was a kid.
He was a kid. Okay, so you say so. But I haven't really paid attention to much of the stuff in terms of the playing style for Kinadalo and them, because he kind of goes through games kind of missing. Like he doesn't really impact games, and that's backed, or my opinion there is backed by the fact that he doesn't have many assists.
Oh yeah,
he doesn't have many created chances or whatever. He's just kind of there, and he can hold the ball.
Sometimes you see the thing is sometimes tactically you need, like, we were in the pits. Defensively we were so bad. So the progress we're making, it'll get to the point whereby if you're not doing those things now, it's a loss. Now us just not conceding and just doing the bare minimums are the achievable things that we need to do, and we're doing it well. It'll get to a level where now we need more numbers from our fullbacks.
No, I get that. It's just, the domino effect of that is then whatever Luke Shaw is doing on the opposite side looks so much better.
He also doesn't have that many numbers.
He does. He has good numbers. For a left back, he does have good numbers in comparison to
In terms
like,
of assists.
I think he has 4 assists or 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thereabouts. But anyway, good day out, 2-0. Any concerns about Rashford, lads? Because now,
the groin
where are you
injury.
guys getting goals? Yeah, that looked like he walked straight down the tunnel, and Eric Ten Hag after the game said, it doesn't look good.
And
You guys are playing Sevilla
on Thursday.
this week.
And I think all of us here who played football, we've had that type of injury.
It's annoying.
I think maximum 2 weeks.
No, I've had it. Okay, I mean, I didn't have Man United. Well, actually, if I did have Man United facilities, I'd probably last even longer than 2 weeks.
Shit.
But either way, I think, you're probably not too worried about it because, like, Erling Haaland had one, right?
Yeah.
Pulled out of the national team and then missed
Missed 2 weeks.
he missed 3 weeks.
3?
Yeah. He missed 3 weeks essentially. The international break and the first match day after the international. Yeah, actually that's 2 weeks.
It's 2 full weeks.
It's two and a few days, right? But crucially, what it means is 2 weeks means he misses this return leg.
2 weeks is 3 or 4 games for us.
Yeah, it is. It is 3 or 4 games. I think he misses one Premier League game.
Definitely one Europa.
Two Europa League games
Oh,
and an FA Cup game. Minimum, I think the FA Cup game he doesn't miss. That's
okay.
it. And your FA Cup game is against Brighton. And that's it. It's at Wembley.
I think we beat them. I'm not.
No,
concerned
let's not
about
get too far. We're talking about Sevilla.
that. I think
How are you feeling?
It's OT.
slightly less confident,
It's OT.
but
It's OT, yeah.
I feel like
First leg.
if Martial is back, that's
That's
important.
That's
That's very, very important.
very good goal.
Garnacho is available, I think.
He is.
No, not yet.
You're not available yet? Okay, that's a concern.
Sancho is coming back into form. We have Martial
Sancho had
coming
a
back.
good game.
Yeah, coming back
Yeah, good
from
game.
injury. Bruno is in form right now. He's playing deeper. Next game,
Casemiro is available.
yeah,
by the
next
way.
game Casemiro is back. So at least the midfield
Mm-hmm.
kutakuwa.
Funny enough, I have
Martial
a
can play left, Weghorst katikati, right.
Okay, ukisema Vegas unani discourage kidogo. I feel like Bruno can play on the right
Achama, man. Yeah, he can play
or on the left.
Yeah, yeah.
And I feel if we have McTominay and Casemiro and Eriksen, I think Eriksen can play 8. And then Casemiro and McTominay, Casemiro and Fred.
All right. Well, let's see how it comes out. That's gonna be interesting.
Uzuri, it's a good thing that at least Eriksen is back and Martial is back.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
So now at least we have an option of we can try and be slightly
Fantastic.
more flexible.
And one thing
That's
this coach has shown is
Tactical flexibility.
tactical flexibility and
squad
also
flexibility,
yeah.
selection flexibility. 'cause-
positional flexibility within
Apart
the team.
from Bruno, he's the only one who just plays 90 minutes of every single game.
No, but he's played him in so many different positions. He's played him on the wing. He's played him as the 10. He's played him as the 8.
Yeah, tactically yes, but he needs to rest him.
He does.
Let's be
He
honest.
does at some point.
He's the one player like he just needs like at least
Yeah, but
one.
Bruno-
Just get one day.
Bruno
off.
will refuse, man.
I feel like I think he's the one who says no. My opinion.
Because Ole played him the same way throughout the season, almost
Yeah,
every
it's true.
match.
Yeah.
And I think he's just that type of player. Achoki.
Yeah, I think his recovery is good.
Yeah.
We can
All right,
go.
so let's wait before we move to the next. Or rather, actually, we could move to the next game. Did you guys watch Brentford?
Newcastle. Yeah.
Gutted
Yeah.
a little bit.
It stung.
It's kind of painful, but it is what it is.
I was
honestly.
hopeful when I saw us number 3.
And this
but,
guy misses penalty, man.
I was ready for tweets. Yeah, back in the title race.
Because now your issue, right? Your issue with Newcastle is the same issue that we have with Man City, or Man City have with us, right? Yes, Newcastle have tough games, and so do you,
Yeah, we held on. Yeah.
right? But you guys also have to deal with fixture congestion, and that's Man City's biggest issue now.
Yes, and
Or
Newcastle
rather,
are
if there's
just
any issue,
playing
I'm not
one-
saying that's their biggest issue, like that's their weakness. Newcastle are playing week in, week out, just
One game a
one
week.
game a week, like Arsenal, and you guys have to deal with Europa League, FA Cup, Europa League, rinse and repeat with the squad. If you, like, it might not look it now, but for example, maybe this is the beginning. Rakus Smashford is feeling it a little bit, right? That fatigue. Might not be able to play all the games because you miss him for his goals and his runs. You drop points up in a Pale. I'm just saying those are plausible
Possibilities,
scenarios.
yeah.
But the thing is, I think the main concern is Spurs, though. As much as
You're not worried about Newcastle,
not really.
really?
I'm concerned about Spurs, cause
Managerless Spurs.
if see, the thing is, if Newcastle win their games and win our games, we both qualify, right? But if we fuck up and it's only Spurs who can take our position, not Newcastle.
Because Newcastle are already.
They're already there. So if it's a concern, we should be concerned about someone who's out of top 4.
I mean, if I were you, I'd be a bit comfortable around the Spurs thing because you still have to play them, right?
I know.
You played an extra game, and they've played an extra game.
That's the thing. So I'm kind of calm, Kidogo, because it's Spurs, one. The
Lads.
history of the Spurs.
Lads, it's Spurs.
Yeah. That's literally the only thing that you need to motivate players to play against Spurs. And then we have a game in hand over them, and we have to play them.
I mean, I get.
That's a concern.
How many
If
points
our
are you
top
guys?
4, why should we be worried about someone who's top 4 already? Why am I not concerned about Man City and you guys?
No, I get that, right? But like, if you're concerned about Spurs, then should Brighton win their 2 games in hand, then
No, it's Brighton. Come on, let's be realistic.
No,
Brighton
more-
was so unlucky against Spurs.
I'm more concerned about Brighton than Spurs, to be
Yeah.
honest.
If I were a United fan, I'd be more concerned about Brighton. The way they dominated Spurs, right? And then they were robbed of 2 pens, in my opinion.
Two pens and
Sorry,
a goal.
they were
No, a
robbed the
goal
pen
a-
and
yeah.
disallowed a goal.
Yeah.
Like that shit's messed up. So for me, I'd be more concerned about
They apologize, right?
I think so, yeah. He
The
actually
officials?
called De Zerbi, yeah.
The Pogmore guys.
Howard Webb, bro.
Yeah,
I
Ali
made another
apologized.
call specifically to De Zerbi.
Damn, son.
Yeah, because that was a penalty.
And they shouldn't have
The
disallowed that.
Mitoma one, like, it wasn't clear. It was
To
the
the official.
shoulder or the
Yeah.
hand or whatever.
I saw, so fair enough. Let's see. Man United,
It's exciting. I'm excited.
it's an exciting top 4 race.
We are
man.
in 4 races. 3
By the way-
races now.
By the way, fun fact: Liverpool haven't won a game since they beat us at Anfield.
Oh, yeah.
Fun fact.
So-
Just stating things that needed to be stated.
This is you thump your chest a little bit in return, huh, man?
I was hoping you guys would smash them 7, man.
Yeah,
so I can
right.
have
You're a
something
liar,
to
bro.
tweet.
This guy's a liar. We're watching that game, Pamoja. So we're 2-0 up. He
This
decided
guy
to watch
was
his
so
PS.
pissed off at halftime, bro.
Yeah. So this guy watches his PS. So he's like, you know, Apex Kidogo. Then they score. He comes back. Now he's excited. I knew he just wanted us to lose that game. He's a piece of shit. Anyway, we can move.
Yeah, let's move to Chelsea. I think
Chelsea who?
they were beaten by Wolves.
Wolves. Oh, yeah. That was such an immemorable game except for that goal. Oh, my God.
Yeah, it was a boring game.
But what a goal.
What a
Yeah.
goal. Matthias Nunes.
The thing is with Chelsea, though, it's crazy. Gallagher played 90 minutes. I didn't understand why.
Because Frank
Bro,
Lampard is back.
Come on, man. Return of Frank Lampard.
The
You
most
know what I love?
vibes 4-3-3
But is
never
Mount injured or
find,
something?
bro.
Why did Mount?
Yeah, Mount is injured. I saw Ancelotti talking about Chelsea today. And he was like, no, I love that club, but there's no way I'm going back. And I think Frank Lampard is going to do a good job there.
Yeah, everyone is saying so. As in, what's his name? I think it was a company.
Company as well.
He was like, he's going to be there for long.
Yeah,
We
Steve
hope.
Cooper for Nottingham
Yeah.
Forest. He was like, I think he can do a good job and earn himself another contract. I was
Yeah.
like, yes, say that shit.
Say
bro.
that
But then again, he loses his first game against Wolves. Like,
that's true, he's not helping himself.
yeah, like, how do we help you now?
Shidani, I don't mind him losing all these games and then costing himself the job long term, as long as he gets a point at the Etihad.
No, he's not going to do that. He is
He
going
can
to
rally the lads.
No,
Come
he can't.
on.
He doesn't have that.
New manager bounce.
I think you guys will drop points at them. I think Chelsea will get something
We'll
at
see,
the
we'll
Emirates.
see. I mean, we've beaten Chelsea ever since Frank Lampard's taken.
But guys, what is
Mhm.
what
Yeah.
is
I
Todd
don't
B doing, man? Really? What is
no,
going
you
on?
tell me.
Because
You tell me.
No,
I'd love to
because-
hear it from you two because
Oh.
we sat here when Todd B came in and they sacked their manager. They brought in whoever they brought in, right? And you guys told me, yeah, they're moving like a big club, but I don't see it, man.
But-
I got vilified for it on TikTok.
Yeah, I
And
don't
you
know.
know- and you know-
you
and you
told
know,
me,
right now-
that's where I was getting rinsed. I got rinsed on TikTok. for
Right
it.
now, it's like a possibility for this Chelsea team to go down, man. It is an actual possibility, like mathematically speaking.
Yeah, and they're
It is a
moving mad.
possibility.
The fact-
And then the fact that they've brought in an interim coach who couldn't even. How many seasons was he at Everton? 1.5.
One
One season.
No, it wasn't one.
It was 1.5.
It was from
A half.
last season.
Yeah,
One- so not even one season.
it was one season.
When did he join Everton?
Because I
bro?
remember he had a preseason with them as well, and they were losing
did.
in preseason. And
Yeah,
he
but he
said,
joined
this
them
season
late
is going to
last
be so
year.
difficult.
Didn't he?
They're going to be fighting relegation.
Yeah, but he joined them late last year.
Mid last year.
Sorry, last season.
Mid last season.
Yeah. So like, I think he
Because
joined them in
Ancelotti
March.
lost his job and then went to Real Madrid.
Yeah, but that was
That
much
was
earlier.
before.
Amma,
That's
that was way
much
before.
earlier,
Aye.
Yeah.
someone has to fact check this.
I think was there a Duncan Ferguson there or something? Oh, I'm tripping.
There was for a minute.
The thing is, like, this guy's been
No,
sucked.
there was a Rafa Benitez.
Oh yeah, there's a Rafa Benitez.
There was a Rafa Benitez between Ancelotti and.
Yeah, Rafa was one who sucked.
And I think.
And he did worse
I
than
think
Rafa,
he
apparently.
joined. I think he joined last season around December or like that New Year's period. You
Yeah. and then got fired because he was relegating
Shit.
Everton.
Yes. This season he got fired. This
And then
season.
now Everton are okay-ish. Not
So
okay,
he came
but
back with his 4-3-3 at Chelsea for the same reason that he got fired at Chelsea. And it's failing already, bro.
Yeah, man. Chelsea are entering like another era of banter, man. To be
I
honest,
can't wait, bro.
But the thing is with Chelsea, like, it's not that sweet though.
Well, it's because it's like their fans are former Arsenal fans, former United fans, former Liverpool fans. Like, it's not going to be sweet. It's like, it's not necessarily like bantering Man City, because I think it cuts deeper because they have Champions Leagues, right? They have European trophies. But then also it cuts deeper because they're like the OG cash money oil club, right? That kind of shit. But it doesn't run the same as when you're bantering United, Liverpool, Arsenal fans.
If we were 12th,
yeah.
I don't know what am I doing here.
yeah.
Because bro, even I was like struggling last season, but I wasn't 12th.
Even the media.
You prepared
man.
us, but to be honest,
Ajay.
like you were shit for like at least 15 years.
Yeah, but I knew how to do it. Yeah, that's true. Fair enough. That's a good point.
They gave us the template.
You haven't won Champions League and all of a sudden you're now 12th.
Yeah,
You know,
that's fact.
there's like a difference.
And also, like, we were in relegation zone for like 3 weeks. We weren't at the bottom half of the table. 20 match day 30. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's mad.
2 points, or is it 4 points?
4
ahead
points.
Of 4 points or something. Like. Mad.
So
But I
now,
love it.
apparently,
Aubameyang's back in the squad. Hey,
He came
let's
and
go.
played.
He
What's a minute?
This is an Aubameyang inspired.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Swag.
I thought
Swag.
Aubameyang doesn't
Swag.
even have a hairline like mine, man. Come on.
What do you mean? You just said all this real estate. He
Yeah,
also
but
has that real
I
estate.
still got like mad hairline, which Aubameyang doesn't have.
That's true. That's facts. He's losing it. Anyway,
I saw a story that Boyle was advised by what's his name?
football manager.
The late show guy,
James Conrad.
Yes.
James Conrad.
James Corbin.
Yeah, James Corbin.
Yeah.
Yeah. The guy
chubby
for
guy.
the
The
chubby guy.
karaoke
yeah,
guy.
yeah.
It's like in my
Karaoke
best
guy.
day, and then he's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
advised him. By the way, Lampard could be good. Oh, really?
And then
Mad.
that's what happened.
And then now, Bayern Munich are telling them, for you to get Nagelsmann, you have to pay us.
Yes, because he's not out of contract.
That's insane.
Yeah,
Like
he's
they
just
fired him,
he's
but
just
not fired.
Indefinite leave. That's what he's.
They just told him we fired you. Like any jokes.
Yeah, we just kakando.
Any
We'll
jokes
pay you
too.
your salary. Watch out,
Oliver
Jamo. If they want
Kahn.
to sign you, they'll pay us.
Oliver Kahn said,
He said-
we can make money out of this. That's
He
what he's
said-
telling his boys.
Oliver Kahn said we're firing you until you've grown up, kidogo, man.
But the thing is, it's crazy because it's Chelsea who went and paid for a manager. Hanu
21
walianzisha.
Mm.
You paid for Potter.
Yeah. Transfer fee, bro.
So why shouldn't you not pay? Toa pesa.
Here we go, bro.
Here we go.
Oh my god, Fabrizio runs my transfer rumors and my coaches money and
Bro, as if he doesn't have enough with football.
do you know what I absolutely find hilarious with Fabrizio nowadays? Something will happen, right? What's his name? Gimienu. Who's good? Martinelli. Plus, Martinelli as Martinelli sign a contract juicy with this amount of
Yes.
money. Like he has to link every single thing
To his news.
with the news that he brought.
Yeah, bro.
I find it
It
annoying.
pisses me off, man, because I have his post notifications on.
Oh, you
I
do?
may turn them off.
No, as in like
Astaghfirullah.
they don't. But I see them in the summary. You get?
Okay.
So they piss me off.
I'd rather have like I have Ornstein and some of these reaction pages. The ones that just put like videos for
Damn.
reactions. But like Fabrizio is annoying nowadays because
Bro,
I feel
some
like
random player, man, from anywhere.
No, I also feel like he's like our Manchester United news page now, like unnecessarily. When there's no news at all, or like I feel like even recycles last week's news and then just adds a few words to the report and makes a YouTube video and then
Okay, the thing is, he has made something
Crazy.
of himself, which is absolutely amazing.
You can't hate on the struggle.
You cannot hate on how he made
That's the
whatever
hustle, bro.
he made.
Mm.
The thing is, okay, now we've seen what, like now it's gonna get annoying. Like some Mfunga, he left for free last season. Like why? Bora
didn't
nikumbushe
believe in
hiyo
him,
story.
bro.
Yeah, that helped. Relax, bro.
But he did mention something interesting. But I guess that's for the preview. Let's move on to the Arsenal Liverpool game.
Can I say this?
Huh.
I have never seen a team
I'm going next half time.
absolutely dominate Liverpool at Anfield for the first 30 minutes.
35.
Okay, so
Give me my flowers, Saddam.
5 minutes.
yeah, the first 35 minutes, I think Arsenal. I think I was kind of worried.
Actually, since Juan Mata's overhead kick, I've not seen a team.
No, we didn't even dominate.
We did.
I'm not
And
gonna-
the first
No, you
we
guys
did.
did
We
dominate that
dominated
game, bro.
that game. I have not seen a team dominate like you're saying Anfield.
No,
First 30 minutes, 35
it's
minutes.
Arsenal, bro. It's Arsenal, and then it's Arsenal, and then it's Liverpool, and it's Anfield.
Mm.
We've grown up knowing Arsenal is a shit team. Let's be fucking real.
It's getting hurtful. Stop backhand
I'm
complimenting yourself.
complimenting you. Can you shut up?
Yeah, but you're good.
Like,
Shut up, bro.
like since you were born, or since you started watching football, since Zoom started watching football,
Yeah.
Hurtful.
Arsenal has been absolutely garbage. Like of all the top 4 teams,
Yeah.
you guys have been the worst top 4 teams in the longest time.
Harsh.
So the way you guys played in the first 30 minutes at Anfield with composure, the pressing, everything was just perfect.
Me, I didn't wash up. Yes.
My goodness, I was so frustrated.
How did you feel watching Arsenal taking a 2-0 lead after you tweeted about 13 Arsenal reverse jinx tweets? You tried.
This guy
You
has
really did.
This
I
guy
did everything.
has superpowers.
No, wallahi, he really
Wallahi, he
did.
has
Because,
superpowers, and
like,
We
what
need to
he was trying to
investigate
do,
this.
what
We
he
need
was
to
trying to do
investigate
was reverse jinx us, right? And he's been trying to do this even on the show from like 2 weeks ago. He's like, no, by the way, kubali tu ina happen. He's really been trying it, but it's like food, right? If it's not made with love, it doesn't slap the same.
The Salah one was made with love.
That one came from the heart. Now, before we get to the Salah thing, did you guys feel like the Xhaka thing helped implode Arsenal, or motivate the Anfield crowd? Because I felt like the Anfield crowd was
Flat.
not flat, like they were lively. Even when they were 2-0 down, I remember hearing the Liverpool crowd singing Liverpool, Liverpool, Liverpool.
But
Right?
usually that is just the ultras, whatever. Like those guys, Nyamazangi, but the whole field, like
Yeah.
everyone, even on the next to the pitch, shouting and standing. Those were happening when you guys started wasting time. When a few players trying to lay on the ground, when he was being subbed.
Winning fouls up.
Those small things, those are the things that I genuinely think, right? And I think maybe it's Xhaka started-ish. But I don't think he did.
What did Xhaka do?
So he
The
got into
Trent
a
argument.
confrontation with Trent. At
Oh,
this point, this is
okay,
like
yeah,
the
yeah, I
37th,
remember,
no,
I
maybe
remember.
38th, 39th minute.
On the line there, yeah.
On the line, yeah. And honestly, Xhaka just did what he's been doing even this season, right?
Yeah.
He's not really confronting anyone for the sake of confronting.
Mhm.
He's just riling people up because that's what he does. And it
Yeah.
helps him play better. It
Yeah.
helps him play better.
I agree.
But I think what happened after, the way we conceded a goal, the way they scored, is what really got the crowd going.
Oh, for
and
sure.
scoring a goal just before halftime, no matter who you are, it gives someone hope. People
Dynamic
discuss
change.
it. You have a different team talk at halftime. I think the way we defended that goal, and the way they got a bit lucky with that Jordan Henderson tap in or
Touch,
whatever
yeah.
touch, that's what really drove the Anfield crowd up. But at the same time, Arteta's right. Like at full time, he said that the issue with us is, or rather, the lesson here is how we played in the first half,
I agree.
not the second half. Because the second half, I don't think the Liverpool press was suffocating by any stretch of that measure,
Mhm.
right? I think we also helped them by passing the ball to them and miss passes up in a pale. Like we lost our heads a little bit.
No, but
And we didn't have enough control over the tempo. It's because we kept trying. We knew it's 2-1. We knew, or rather, the players, I feel like they felt, get this third goal and you kill the game. So they kept trying to get the third goal. And they have every right to, because Liverpool's defense was shambolic.
It was shambolic.
It was shambolic. Like,
Van
look at
Dijk.
how many chances we had.
Martinelli passes that ball
In
well.
the first half, we
to
had
Saka, the one
Yeah.
to Saka.
To Trossard was a better pass, in my opinion.
both. Either way, it was a 2v1. Like, pick someone, even if he passes to Trossard, Saka is still unmarked. You know? Pass to Saka, to his feet, Trossard then becomes unmarked. So, like, that's the last one. But there was a Martinelli chance with Saka, where he tried outside the foot. There was Gabriel Jesus in the first half. open net. All he had to do was find the
Yeah.
target.
Yeah.
That's a goal, right? Odegaard had a chance from outside the box, like barely troubled Alisson. It was just not a good enough shot,
Yeah.
you know. And we had and then just crucially, just before they scored the equalizer, was Gabriel Magalhaes' header, straight at Alisson,
Straight.
open header, and he's our highest scoring centre back.
It was straight
Like,
at him.
In as much as Liverpool fans would love to go and look at, yeah, they had so many chances, right? Arsenal also had their own chances. And I think it could have, it's one of those games that could have gone either way. It could have gone
It was a very
either
good game.
way.
It was,
an
I think it
amazing
was
game.
top
Second half
game of the
was
season.
Game of the season.
One of the games of the season.
I think you can call it the draw of the season.
There was-
Minimum.
There was that 3-3
Because
Brentford Brighton.
there's 3-3.
Brentford Brighton, and those
was
goals.
pretty good.
Those goals.
Those goals are pretty good. But in terms of what's at stake,
What's stake this one? And I think the City Arsenal will.
Will also
City
be
Arsenal could be
blockbuster.
But also, like, what was blockbuster
They have
is
a
our
blue-
own game.
They have a blue jersey.
You're gonna wear your enemies. If Ferguson sees that, by the way,
The
yeah,
enemy
that's-
of my enemy. I'm not wearing the jersey. I'm just asking for a blue t-shirt.
No, but honorable mention for game of the season, right? Is
Yeah.
Arsenal United as well.
yeah.
3-2.
3-2.
Like, that was a mad game.
The
Last
3-1
minute
also.
winner. I don't know about 3-1. 3-2 was definitely because it was last minute. You know what I mean?
But like but Zoom, I think that the result was fair in that.
I don't think it was fair.
I think it was fair.
I think Liverpool deserved to win.
Liverpool had
But you guys got lucky to get a point.
almost.
But I think
Okay, I think Liverpool had the better chances. In the fact that you
Had
can't
more chances,
you
way more
can't
chances.
discount
not way more.
missing a goal from 6 yards out. You know the penalty.
Also the penalty. Yeah.
And I also feel like
penalty's
that Gabi Magalhaes tackle in the end on Salah should have been looked at.
Oh, it
I've
should
seen softer penalties being given. No, I'm just
For
saying.
Tyrone Mings
Ah.
did that to Saka. We didn't get a penalty.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
I'm just
But
saying, bro.
you wanted a penalty.
No.
And also
Yes.
oh yeah,
We
and
definitely
also
wanted a penalty against Tyrone
also
Mings.
the Ramsey saves. We forgot the Ramsey saves off the
Yeah.
line.
And then fucking
No, see the Ramsey save off the, Ramsdale save off the line was the Konate one.
Yeah.
But then there was one.
The one
there
with the
were two-
ricochet. There was a ricochet one.
there's a
Yeah, that's
deflection
the
one,
one.
and then
Yeah.
there's the Salah one.
Yeah,
And then
there's
the
Salah
Darwin Núñez one.
Then the Darwin Núñez one.
Although Darwin Núñez, we shouldn't count it as a save.
Yeah,
Because
that's
Zumjama will miss.
I agree.
Kwenda Zako. Anyway, what does this mean in the context of the title race? And in my opinion, right, I think I've seen a lot of reactions from Arsenal fans and rival fans saying that, you know, now this is the time where Arsenal are going to drop points. But we said that in Feb. When we...
But you already dropped.
No. Like, we're going to continue to drop points, right?
It's a possibility.
It is a possibility. But at the same time, you also said the same thing when we played Man City and
No.
lost 3-1. Yeah, no, I'm not saying you. People said.
No, I'm saying.
And we went on a 7
Oh, we did.
game
Yeah, it's
winning
true.
streak,
Yeah.
right?
But
Wait,
yeah,
I still think we have another streak in us, and I'm not really worried the way some Arsenal fans are. Fully confident, by the way, of us still winning the league. I think taking a point away at Anfield, no matter what state they're in right now, because you saw what they did. Like, if they did that to any team, like, there's not many teams that would have sustained that pressure. Only Real Madrid. Actually, only Real Madrid.
Team, yeah.
Only Real Madrid managed to win there this season and leads in the Premier League, right? But Man City, with all their experience, all their know-how, all their tactical proven and Premier League title, whatever, right? They went there and lost.
you guys are also.
Most teams.
You guys are about to lose, man. I don't know. You guys are talking like.
But
You came
we
out
could
of
have
there
also won
with a
it.
defensive
But it was
performance
more
on
of
the
you
second
losing
half,
than
bro.
It was more of you losing than there was a higher chance of you losing than winning.
Bro,
Yes, there
the
were higher
XG,
chances,
the
but there were
XG
also
was
high
4
chances of
point
us
something,
winning.
man. The XG
The
was
only
like 4 point something.
the only issue is that we didn't capitalize on some just key passes.
We can look at that from that perspective. But bottom line is, you guys got a point there, massive. If I'm looking at your games, right, I still think you can win almost all the games. The only thing that I'm saying is City.
Yeah.
I don't see how you beat City at Etihad.
I don't see how we lose.
Are those the fixtures?
Yeah.
Can I?
Why I say I don't see how we lose is because I don't see us giving them the ball the way we did last time at the Emirates. I don't see that
So
happening.
you think you will go to City and
I think we can go to City and
have a high
dominate.
press?
And dominate.
Have a high press?
And dominate possession.
You will have a high line
Yes.
with Haaland.
Yes.
That's how you lose the game.
I mean,
But Zoom.
we had a high line with Haaland that time, and we didn't concede from Haaland going through on goal.
And then Zoom.
You get like we gave the ball to De Bruyne.
One
We
sec.
gave the ball to
So,
Gabriel
wait,
gave the
one
ball
sec.
to Haaland.
You had you played a high line. You lost 3-1 or 4-1.
3-1.
One sec. Okay, finish. And
So
then
that's the
I'll
whole
jump.
point. Like, if you don't do what you did last time, so you're gonna say, so what you'll do, you're saying you will play differently from last time,
We will play the same way,
the same way that you
but
lost
not
3-1.
pass them the ball.
What
Like
do you mean pass them the ball?
We gave them that game, Saddam. Like, look at it from a footballing point of view.
No, you did not give them the ball.
Yes, we
they
did.
got the ball from
no,
you.
we didn't. Tomiyasu
I
is not
can't give
getting the ball from us. Tomiyasu is literally
Tomiyasu
Nuno
played
Tavares
in-
versus Diogo Jota.
No,
Same thing.
He played in De Bruyne, remember?
Yes.
Yeah.
Rob Holding,
But-
Rob Holding is gonna play, right?
No,
But what I'm saying is, you're trying to compare the last time you guys lost to City and the bounce back to now, when now this Arsenal team is suddenly defensively not as tight. You guys are conceding
Way
more
more than-
chances than you had before.
For
So for you to say with all confidence that the next couple of games or triple games, whatever, are going to be walkthroughs, I don't see it, because
You
at
don't
the end
see
of
it?
I don't see it, because the teams you're playing are also playing for things on the table. You have Brighton, you have Southampton who are fighting relegation, you have City who are fighting for the league. So these games are not the same in terms of importance, if you compare to the ones in January, because all of these teams right now, it's like the crunch end of the season. Guys are playing out of their skins. So I think in the Premier League, any game cannot be miscounted or even predicted as, oh, this is going to be 3-0 easy.
We've seen
right now.
the only team, the name.
And I'm not saying that Arsenal
No,
are
I
going
agree.
to succumb to the pressure, but this is now when we see now the real title credentials.
Here we go.
No,
But you're pushing the buck down.
I'm
the
not
line.
pushing the buck
Yeah, you
down.
are. I'll explain why.
I'm
Anyway,
not.
Finish.
I'm not. Yolanda even told me usually the litmus test for a championship winning team is to go to Anfield and to win the game.
No, and
and
get something.
not to lose.
No, if you
basically.
draw
Not to
more often
lose.
than not, you win the league. If you win there at Anfield between Feb and April
And
or
right
May,
now, yeah.
you definitely win the league.
And right now, as Arsenal have been doing, proving us wrong, there's still now another step for them to go and now actually prove that.
I don't think so.
I'm telling you.
I think in the sense that they have something to prove in that they can go and react against Sawa. But when you go and talk about highlight our defense, let's highlight our attack. Because yes, I predicted a 3-0 win, but we concede.
And you said easy.
Yeah,
you said easy.
Yeah, let's say
That game was
no.
nowhere close
I'm saying
to
in
easy.
general, when I give my predictions, when I say 3-0 win, right? We concede a goal, but we still win 4-1. Ever since Man City, right? That 3-1 defeat. We beat Everton 4-2. Leicester City 1-0. Aston Villa 4-2. Leicester City 1-0. Everton 4-0. That's 4 goals. Arsenal against Bournemouth again, 3 goals scored. Against Fulham, 3 goals scored. Palace, 4 goals scored. Leeds, 4 goals scored. And at Liverpool, we scored 2. Like, I just don't see how we rock up to West Ham and not score 3 goals, or have host Southampton at the Emirates and score another 3 goals. Our goal scoring has increased, especially with Gabriel Jesus and Trossard back, right? Yes, our defense might have taken a bit of a knock. Our XG or X shots or something has gone from 0.93 with William Saliba in defense compared to with Rob Holding to 1.17, right? Yes, we're conceding more goals or conceding more shots, but in 2 weeks' time, Saliba's going to be back. I think we're going to be in very good shape compared to Man City, right?
It's Emirates, it's Etihad. That game at Etihad, I think
get
that's
that.
what.
But
Make or
you see,
break.
you can't say this is Etihad
Why not?
because that only applies to this is Anfield. You get the Etihad is not known for its atmosphere. It's not known for turning over like the best team in the league. It's not known for that.
Yeah, but
Because usually they are. So they just sit
it's
back.
more of the players. I feel like it's more of the attitude of the players. I think City losing at home. When was the last time City lost at home? You guys have never been in City.
We have.
At Etihad?
Yes, we have.
When?
It was 2-0 when Santi Cazorla and Giroud scored.
So no.
Yeah, but still, that's the
So
point.
Kitambo, bro.
It's Kitambo,
Compared
but
to any other team that you guys play. Old Trafford, for example, you guys beat us, I think, last season
2020.
2020, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Carrick beat you. The other one with Ole.
Was it Michael Carrick?
Yeah, his one and only game. How can I forget?
Nice one. Which one? The other one with Ole?
No, the only Ole, that's when you guys won.
Ole has never beaten Arteta, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing is, winning at Etihad, and especially during when they know. This is Man City. Of all the teams in this league up AV, it's only Man City who always go up until the last game. If they need 10 wins to win the league, they get 10 wins.
But that's not always the case.
That has always been the case.
No. I have a graphic, Saddam. Don't make me use it. Sawa. The only time from match day 29 where they needed to win all their games to win the league, right, was in the 2018-2019 season. They motherfuckers actually won 11 games in a row.
But
chill. In every other season, they dropped a minimum 6 points. Now, how they dropped those 6 points, right, was either through 2 losses, 1 draw and a loss, whatever. You got 3 losses, 3 draws, or 2 draws and a loss. The point is, they dropped in the last 5 years. Only in one of them have they won 11 games in a row, 10 games in a row.
But let me add something. Of those 4 or 5, they never needed to win all of them in the other ones.
I get that, but
For them
even
to
in
win
the
the league.
season where they won Centurions, right? They needed to win it. I get that, but that was the outlier. And what I'm banking on as an Arsenal fan, right, is the fact that probability-wise, they're not going to put in that run. Why? Because they haven't done this season. They have not done this season. And then add on to the fact that they're playing with all these games, like big games. They have Bayern Munich, possibly.
They've always been doing that.
I don't think they had a run like this. I think
Last
in those
season.
games, no. In when it came to last season, right, who I thought was more deserving of winning the Champions League, I thought was Real Madrid, because they played big teams in the run into the final, right? But Man City, when you look at the run-ins they had in the previous years,
They always
look
get
at who,
Copenhagen. They get like these funny
they
teams,
lose,
man.
and then they get knocked out by like a Porto or Leipzig or a Lyon or something.
Oh, Lyon. Yeah,
Lyon, remember Lyon?
Yeah.
Or some team, right, where they just
Or they get to
lose
the
their
final,
shit.
or last year it was Madrid.
They get to the final, or last year was Real Madrid. I get that, but most of the time they lose to a Liverpool or a Borussia Dortmund. I don't know, someone, right? These teams that they should not be losing to. And right now they have this fixture congestion, right? Whereas in the Premier League that time they were leading. A lot of the times they were leading that table. You get, now they're chasing.
But you
so
don't
they have
feel-
2 fronts to fight on.
Yeah, you don't feel like they can actually field 2 different 11s, and I think that's
Not
what,
against Bayern Munich.
That's what
mate.
Ferguson used to do. So he prioritizes according to the game week. So this game week probably they have Champions League. Bayern Munich probably go with the strongest team. Who are they playing on the weekend?
They play Leicester City.
City.
New manager bounce.
Play
That
Leicester.
one they can play Kina Alvarez, Kina Nani, the second string.
I think they're.
And
I think
they'll
they're
still
also.
win 3-0.
I think whether Haaland starts or Alvarez starts, I think they're equally
No,
That's
I get
good.
that.
ridiculously good.
So when it comes to the fixture congestion, this is not like the United squad we're talking about here. This is a whole different animal in that Pep can actually have 2 teams fighting on 2 fronts comfortably.
And he has done that. I'm not saying he can't. I'm not saying their second string is worse than last season's or not as good as it should be. What I'm saying is you've seen it cost them points this season already. Most of their points that they've dropped this season, right, come after a midweek game. Whether it's FA Cup, Carabao Cup, or Champions League. Most of their drop points. 8 of their 10 drop points or something like that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Come from that period. I'm saying they can go, right, and beat Bayern Munich comfortably, but then drop points at Leicester, right, but not lose. I'm saying they can get a point, and it might stay the same depending on the Arsenal fixture. Because if Arsenal draw with West Ham, for example, then they've maintained pace with Arsenal despite having had to play a midweek game.
And I think next weekend they get a game postponed as well.
Yes, so
they'll have
we could go into the Etihad game 9 points clear,
Yeah.
right? Even if they have 2 games in hand.
Yeah.
That's still, you'd rather have points on the board.
Mentally,
But
that's mad.
If they win their game in hand, and you guys win also your games, the gap would be 3 points, right? Before the Etihad fixture.
They can't.
It's mathematically impossible because they can't play
They can't play those fixtures.
Those fixtures before.
Those would be after.
After the Etihad
Yeah,
fixture.
there's a very real chance that we enter the Etihad fixture with 9 points clear.
These Premier League guys need to get hold of this schedule, man, because
It's not really the Premier League's fault, though.
I know it's because of the weird season we've had. But I'm just thinking about it from like a neutral's point of view. Can you imagine if they were going into the Etihad game just with 3 points?
Actually, no,
the gap.
You're right. No, you're right in the sense that you see why this happens is because of the fact that we have the winter period, right?
Yeah.
Whereas look at La Liga right now, look at Serie A, all teams have played a similar amount of games, 28, 29, 29. Our, the Premier League is probably because of the winter selection.
Premier League also have an extra tournament, Carabao.
But they have Copa del Rey, and then they have
actually,
Spanish Cup.
No, Copa del Rey, Spanish Cup.
Even it's Serie A, there is only
even
Copa Italia.
Ragnick was complaining about the fact that there's an extra tournament. Remember last season?
Yeah.
Really? You guys don't have their own Carabao Cup?
No, they don't, bro.
But Barcelona plays the Spanish Cup or something.
Yeah, Copa
Spanish
del
Cup
Rey.
is like a funny, it's like a final between two teams.
There's Copa del Rey, and then the Spanish Cup, which is the winner of La Liga versus the winner of Copa del Rey.
I see. Okay, so it's like the Community Shield.
Exactly, the Community Shield.
Okay. But either way, still, that's the price they have to pay to be in the biggest competitions at such late stages. Sure. Simple as, because you guys are gonna have to deal with it too. Yeah. Because when they have a game postponed,
big teams have these problems.
So when they have a game postponed, you guys have a game postponed because you're gonna be playing Brighton in the FA Cup semi-final. So anyway, for me, like I said,
I've been to Wembley twice already this season, huh?
We've never gone there and lost, by the way. We've never lost there, but
we've never lost? I'd love to see it, man.
You've never lost this season?
At the new Wembley.
At Wembley.
At the new Wembley.
At the new Wembley?
Yeah.
Never?
Where, we've lost?
No, we've not lost.
I don't know.
No,
we've never lost.
We've won all again. That's why we have a trophy. You wouldn't know that.
What?
Yeah.
We have literally 4 FA Cups in the last 7 years.
Trophyless season, bro.
Cool story.
Where do you think they were played?
Yeah, but trophyless season.
If you don't win the league, Sahib, by the way, this is it.
This is it. This is it. This is it. This has been it since Feb, man.
But you haven't won anything. What do you mean?
What do you mean? We're in the league. You know, that's 7 times the Carabao Cup.
That's in May, bro.
You know, this guy called Carabao Cup Carling Cup the other day.
Yeah, that's how old
that's how insignificant your competition is. You don't even know the proper name for it.
That's not confusing about it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Anyway, for me, I'm not really worried. And I think we're in good shape. Gabriel Jesus is back. Look, Gabriel Jesus, man. You saw what he was doing. Naughty things.
But then he
was alright.
He did a no look after looking.
Yeah.
Nah, that was no look Mbaya. That was no look Mbaya, bro. That was a proper no look pass. Nah, that's bullshit.
He saw where the pass was going.
He knew because that's why you can do a no look, man.
And then he did not see. What do you mean?
Still better than Roberto Firmino's no look tap-ins, bro. Where else are you gonna send it? Fuck off. Anyway,
but Bobby Firmino, man, I just have to put my hands up, bro, for that goal. That goal was
something really else. Goal, we were rinsing. Trent was absolutely dog shit first half, right?
Yeah, he was.
But I'm sorry, when Liverpool are dominating, he's their best player.
It was what actually happened with Trent, right?
It was like
I was reading some of these blogs.
It was like a mid-off, bro, for fullbacks, bro. Who can be worse at defending? Him and Zinchenko, bro.
That's bullshit. Zinchenko was beef the whole game.
He was like opposite.
He just Zinchenko was that was one moment.
When he changed,
capping.
They were not good at the same time. So Zinchenko Kwemkali was shit. When this guy was doing well, this one was absolutely dog shit.
Nah, bro.
Huge. Angesabiwa after 60 minutes, you guys have won the game.
If you had brought on Tierney, bro, that whole left back area was gonna be locked down.
Oh my god! Every single long ball, he was always
it's
off.
It's the same thing we go through.
He won all the long balls.
No.
What?
No.
Zinchenko is such a beef.
No, he's
header
not.
Of the ball.
Shut up.
Oh my god!
On the back post. On the back post.
Honestly, he really is.
Not crosses.
Defenders
wait,
The
wait,
Salah runs
But the
every
producer,
single time.
producer, if you guys can get that clip, please.
Yeah,
it
Chobo.
would be fantastic.
Niwachie hiyo kazi mimi.
Please.
Niko na nyingine pia.
And then put that Ndirangu thing for 0.
Why? How is that related?
Chobo, bro. For 0.
Yeah, I didn't get the relevance. Like the relevance of that Chobo. Anyway, the point is, Bobby Firmino, yeah, man, that guy just has a knack.
What a header.
It's a good header.
It was
It's
a
open net.
difficult.
Vegas would have missed.
What did I tell you guys? I told
would be
you.
fighting with Saliba on the ground.
Wallah, it's true. Asking for a pen. I told you guys, man. Right now, what's happening is Ramsdale is getting his flowers. Oh, fantastic keeper, fantastic keeper. That guy has been saving us like this the whole season. The whole season has been doing this. It's just that they're not as memorable because they're not in big games. And also, we end up winning the game like 5-1, 4-1. 4-0. That's why.
Bro, you haven't had a 5-1.
Ramsdale, we had.
This guy capping, bro.
We had.
You've scored 5 goals this
You
season.
haven't had a 5-1
In one
this
game.
season. Even not.
You guys are a bit sensitive because of the 7-0. Just chill, man. Okay? Just chill out. Hey, you guys got quiet there, huh?
This guy rated the season 7 out of 10, man.
Yeah,
I couldn't
bro, I loved
believe
it.
I don't know. I regret
It
it
just
after.
keeps coming back, bro.
I regret it.
It's hilarious. Fantastic. For me, I'm happy. 6 points clear. This is exactly where you want to be. It could have been 8, but
As much as we think City, I think Arsenal are winning.
here we go. Nice try. It's so fake. Like, you can't stop smiling when he says it. That's the issue.
He's testing his superpowers.
Yeah. All right. Well, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Let us know in your comments below who you guys think are going to finish in the top 4. Who you guys think is going to win the title race. And make sure you check out fanbase.co.ke to cop the same retro kits. You can find some more as well if you're Liverpool fans.
The drip.
The drip is real, man. And they have a lot more in store, by the way. Check out the training kits, some of the most recent kits as well. Saddam, you have the pink Arsenal kit, right?
Footballs.
Mm-hmm.
They also have footballs.
Yeah, they have all kinds of shit, by the way. They have rompers that I have plans for if we win the league.
What's a romper, bro?
So you know those baby outfits, the ones you close at the bottom of their feet?
Yeah,
their legs, right?
like for adults.
You can get one for Kiari.
Or for your
I have
size.
Jezo. You can get one
No,
like
for
adult
babies,
size?
for babies,
Okay,
right?
So you can wear a baby romper. That's how.
One time, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get one, cut the bottom part. Nivalishe paka zangu, bro. Wallahi,
Wallahi.
Akia Mungu, I'm doing that, bro.
Like
Home and away.
like a sweater, like
Yeah,
like
bro.
a t-shirt.
You're gonna be walking around, bro. The day we win the league, you just know they're gonna be all over my socials, bro. Live.
Well, that's cool.
Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you guys next week for what should be a special episode. See you guys next week. Take care.